grab it for me. I don't think I'll need it, but... Okay.
We're rolling right now.
Oh, yeah? Wait, now you just made it super awkward.
What?
Because you just said that. Okay, go, I'm ready. My name is Kiara Butler. I'm a military spouse, and my husband and I moved here 3 years ago from DC. I am originally from South Africa. He is from Enid, Oklahoma.
Enid?
Enid.
Enid?
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Did you guys meet in Oklahoma, or where did you guys meet?
We did not. We met in DC. I was an au pair, and he was stationed in the Old Guard. We just vibed.
Vibed. Okay, nice.
And we have a big fluffy dog that we adopted.
And what's his name?
Winston, and he's a Bernese Mountain Dog, 124 pounds of pure fluff. Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, good boy. We've been here for 3 years and 2 months exactly, and we leave in about a month's time.
Okay, so is it bittersweet that you're leaving? Are you excited to get out of here, or what?
I think I'm excited. Honestly, we're just ready to move on to our next adventure. But we've had an awesome time here. We've honestly, just learning and living in a different country for 3 years has been an experience of a lifetime for us. So this is our first overseas duty assignment. I think we're also both very excited to just live in a different country. But yeah, very nervous, I think what scared us the most was the language barrier. We weren't going to be able to, speak to the local people because of the German, but we were mostly excited because we were going to be able to travel pretty much all over Europe. Pre-COVID, obviously you could travel, you could do whatever you wanted, you could get on a train and literally go anywhere you wanted to go. And then COVID hit and you were kind of just stuck in your bubble for pretty much a year. But it forced you to do things that you wouldn't normally do, hiking within your local area. I mean, just making friends with your neighbors was something that we did. Cleaning up your house, starting hobby, painting, drawing, just things that you didn't think you would normally do, reading books. So yeah, I mean, I kind of enjoyed the first half of COVID, and then it just wouldn't stop. So that was really, when we got here originally, about 3 weeks later, my husband got shipped off to Poland for the first rotation, and I was stuck here by myself, and it was ridiculously scary. I didn't know what I was going to do without him. Everything was new and petrifying, to say the least. But after he left for Poland, he was there for 6 months, and I was going to apply for a job, but I found out that I couldn't work on the German economy or on post really because of my visa situation. So I just decided to come up with my own business, which was a cleaning business, which I definitely recommend to spouses that if they can't get a job, they create their own HBB, which is a home-based business. And I found something that I enjoyed doing, which was cleaning. So I went and cleaned people's houses, and it was awesome. I had a great clientele base. Money was good. It was flexible. I could do, make my own hours, which was awesome. And that really kept me busy for the whole 3 years that I was here, still while being able to have the flexibility of traveling and, doing what I needed to do. And it kept me sane and busy while my husband was gone, which was awesome. So I found out that you could create your own business based on, the wives pages that they have set up here. And after finding out that I couldn't work, I decided to just come up with something that I was passionate about, which was, weirdly enough, cleaning. So I created my own home-based business, and I think for people that aren't able to work on post, off post, or just get a job, I think creating your own job would be a fantastic idea. So the way I found customers actually was I created my own Facebook page, and I started cleaning for a few people. I advertised on Facebook on the wives pages, and then after that it was just word of mouth, which was awesome. But there's a page where you can advertise every Monday and you can get your business out there. I know they have HBB fairs too that you can attend to advertise your business. But for me personally, a lot of it was just word of mouth, which I'm very, very grateful for. And I've loved all of my clients. They've been amazing. I've created special bonds with them, and I'm definitely going to miss them the most. To maximize my time here, I really just worked a lot, went to the gym a lot, and traveled a lot pre-COVID. What drew us the most to coming to Germany was the fact that we could travel and we could cross, I think there's Germany borders 9 different countries, so you have the ability to just hop on over a border and be in a completely different country. So I think that was the best thing about it, was just traveling. I think we've been to 5 different countries. My favorite country was actually Italy. We've done Venice and Rome. I just loved the food, the people. The people were my favorite. The scenery. We road tripped both times, so it was awesome. The road trip, just driving there, was amazing. But yeah, I think just being able to travel, and I would recommend taking advantage of the 4 days that you have with your spouses. Just you book the trips, just tell them to show up, because sometimes they're going to be tired and they don't want to do anything, they just want to chill because they've had a busy week. But just take advantage of the 4 days when you can, and just travel. Even just traveling locally within Germany. It's not all about going 300 miles away. You can just hop on over to the next town and find something completely different, or try something different. But yeah, definitely just travel as much as you can. Experience the culture and the food and the people. Germany is a very healthy country, I feel. So everybody's out walking, hiking, exploring. The food off post, the economy. On the economy is just unreal. We don't really shop on post anymore. We really only shop at like Edeka and Aldi's, because we just find that the produce is more fresh and we love it. But everyone's really active out here, and I think that pushes you to want to be active as well. The gyms on post are absolutely phenomenal. I've loved the gyms on post. Spend my life there. And I got into CrossFit, which was awesome. I made some really good friends there. I definitely recommend, like joining any kind of sports club or volunteering, the free cycle, the thrift stores. I think the nice thing about it is that everybody's in it together, the military community. They're all going through the same thing, so it's nice that, you can just ask a friend and they'll know exactly what you're going through. I think for families, incoming families, I would say if you're going to be here for a good amount of time, just learn the basics in terms of the German language. Just being able to order things, and on the economy has really helped me. That's something I definitely regret too, is not fully learning the language, because you really just want to be able to have a full conversation with the local people, but it's hard. Learning a language is hard, but you can learn on Duolingo. I don't know if that was something that I just discovered. I think, if you can't get a job, or you don't want to get a job, volunteering on the base, you can do that. I think just doing something that you're passionate about. Jobs are pretty hard to come by here if you don't have a degree in something. I think my biggest piece of advice to incoming families is that you're going to feel homesick in the beginning. You're going to want family and friends, and it's, a whole new environment. It's going to be so scary. But I think, just making the home that you live in feel like a home, making it comfortable will help you. The wives pages on Facebook were really helpful, because if you had any questions, again, everyone's in the same boat as you. So it was really nice to just hop on and ask a quick question, and you would pretty much have the answer within 2 seconds, because everyone's on the Facebook pages. I have an awesome neighborhood out here. There's always kids outside playing. Everyone's welcoming and really wants to help you. My other piece of advice would be setting travel goals. If you want to visit 5 countries in 1 year, I think just setting that goal for yourself and planning the trips that you want. Obviously it's a little bit tricky with COVID. Just setting goals and making sure you achieve those by planning, booking tickets. Don't wait on cheap tickets, just book them and do it. That was something we did a lot, was waiting for cheaper tickets, or I don't know, better opportunities. But I feel like there's no better opportunity than the one that you're presented with. And eat the good food. Eat the good food.
What's the good food in Germany? What's your favorite?
I also was gonna say, don't forget to go to Christmas markets. That was my favorite thing about living in Germany. My most favorite thing was the Christmas markets, because the Glühwein, you don't really remember anything after that, but there's just so many ample amounts of Christmas markets that you can travel to, local and far beyond, that you can go and see. And the atmosphere is just amazing. The spirit is just happy and cheery and Christmassy, and it's just a different kind of feeling, I feel. So I would definitely think twice about getting a dog in Germany and taking it back stateside, because personally we just chose to get the biggest dog the earth could give us. Not the best idea, but it's just going to be very expensive for us to get him back home, and if you haven't, saved or planned ahead, that can get really pricey for you. It's a good idea to bring your animals with you here because, you can hike, and Germany is very dog friendly. You can take them pretty much any and everywhere you want to. But I would think about if you're going to get a large breed dog here and take it back with you to the States, one that you haven't brought with you originally, I would probably think twice about that because of, the prices of getting them back stateside. There's just a lot of admin involved in getting them back stateside with any animals, but specifically large breed animals, I would say. But yeah, if you already have animals, bring them with you. You can't leave family members behind. And the dog that we have right now, we love him to bits. We'll obviously take him back with us no matter where we go, how much it costs or whatever. But yeah, I would definitely think twice about adopting an animal in Germany. Some mistakes, I would say, 2 biggest mistakes we made, well, personally I made, was never carrying euro with me and needing euro for pretty much any and everything. A lot of the shops don't actually take credit cards, or they require special cards. So I think carrying euro with you is a good idea, especially if you need to use the bathroom. You have to pay for that. Shopping carts, you need euro for that. Just always having euro and cash on you is a fantastic idea. Another mistake that I made quite a few times was not following the posted speed signs and getting caught quite a few times for that. So I would definitely follow the posted speed signs.
It seems like you caught on pretty quickly. You said like when your husband was gone, you weren't just like sitting around like, what do I do now? Like you figured it out.
Right, and that's the thing is like I was forced to figure it out while he was gone. So I think I mastered it pretty well, being here alone for 6 months, and then he's just been gone for training a lot as well. So it's just really just being independent and figuring it out, and not being too scared to do anything, and just having that confidence. And don't be afraid to ask people. I mean, the local Germans where I live, they're actually really friendly. Yeah, and I think everybody is super welcoming here. I haven't found one unhappy person or come across any unhappy people that don't want to help you. Again, everyone's in the same boat as you. I think everybody's feeling the exact same way as you when you first arrive. And then after 3 years, I can confidently say that I feel comfortable, making my way around Germany, driving, asking people questions, not being nervous, walking around the cities. Yes, definitely navigating the train, which is really scary in the beginning, but once you do it like 2 or 3 times, it's the easiest thing ever. There is one not so great part is when the train splits. I would definitely take note of that. Ask the conductors. They won't, look at you funny though. Trust me, it's better to not end up in the complete opposite side of Germany. And then regrets, I would say, I guess you can't really help COVID, but I think just traveling more, taking full advantage of any off days that you have, experiencing the culture and just enjoying the culture, eating food. I mean, I don't think we ate enough authentic German food, which is something that I definitely regret. I regret not going out to restaurants as much, and then not making as many friends with the locals as I wanted to. I really wanted to have, German friends just to learn more about the culture. I also regret, again, not learning the language. The basics, yeah. Like we've learned the basics in terms of ordering food from the butchery and saying please and thank you and hello and Entschuldigung, excuse me, the basics. But I think if we'd just taken, an extra step just to learn a little bit more, I think it would have helped us. But other than that, I don't have any regrets, to be honest. I've loved Germany. I would rate it an 8 out of 10, minus 2 points probably for COVID and all my speeding tickets. But yeah, I've had a really good time. The traveling has probably been the best thing about it, just being able to experience other cultures. Living in a country for 3 years, I think, is enough time for you to fully feel like part of the community. Like you could, potentially live there forever. I think that's enough time. But yeah, thank you Germany for having me. It's been real. I hope to maybe see you again in the near future. But for right now, you should like and subscribe to DT's channel and swipe up. Can you swipe up on YouTube?
No.
Do not swipe up, swipe down, thumbs up, smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun content from DTV Television. DTV Television.
I'm totally going to use these bloopers to make
You do eat any of the macaroons?
Well, I can't eat over here while you're talking, and that's and then you'll feel like crunching. So.
Oh yeah, you will.
No, you won't.
I think bringing your animals over is it's an amazing. Okay, sorry, I say that one more time. I think bringing your animals is a bit. Oh, sorry. I don't think we ate enough. Learn the basics, learn the basics.
Yes.
Are you gonna put a picture of him in there?
Absolutely.
Yay! I feel like I didn't use my hands enough. I feel like I sat stiff. Is that weird? Can you make me not sit stiff?
No.
Are you sure? Okay. Kiara Butler, and do I have to say my last name? Sorry. My name is Kiara Butler, and my husband and I moved from... After finding out that I couldn't work, I just set up, sorry.
That's okay.
This is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
This is really hard. What did I just say?
So tell me, how did you maximize your time here, travel, hobbies, school? Okay.
And, go out and meet German people. No, that didn't make sense. Sorry. Wait, where was I? But... What was I saying? That catered to your degree. That was a good one. Wait, what did we just say though?
We're just talking about
This question is f***ing me up. Good question. Dude, I'm blanking. This is so scary.
You know yourself?
Oh, you need to stop touching my face. Sorry, okay. I just touched the mic again. Okay. Now you're making me more nervous.
No.
What I'm saying isn't not making sense.
No,
Are you gonna be able to edit this together? Really? That's wild. And don't forget to drink the beer while you're here because it's absolutely amazing. This is my favorite. It's like lemonade mixed with beer and you won't regret it. Whew, that was scary. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. That was so awkward.
Perfect. No, so good.
Wait, did I say that I was from South Africa?
Yeah.
You just don't make me look like an idiot.
I'm not gonna make you look like an idiot.